This is our most tweeted story of the day on the day when there's been lots of difficult stories. The mom never took her 2-week-old infant to the hospital, and she now faces felony child neglect charges. Her baby still in the hospital. And Sam, I hear our Facebook comments on this story are brutal.
Yeah, there's a lot of outrage, Dr. Drew, targeting this mom. We have over 500 comments. So Carol wrote, I think they should dehydrate the mom, allow her to really feel the pain she put her baby through right before they throw her ass in jail. And then we have just a handful of supportive comments. Here's an example, quote, her baby, her rules, not the prosecution baby, not the state baby, or the doctors or judge. If I was on the jury, I would have this nullified in a heartbeat.
According to police report, the 23-year-old mom belongs to a church that believes in so-called holistic healing, and that's why she was insistent on feeding the baby this magical formula. Jacinta, don't we have an obligation to protect children from certain parents?
Yes, absolutely. We would like, ideally, we want the parent to be there, but if the parent is unfit to make wise decisions about their child's health, then we have to take measures into our own hands. It's just like as a psychologist, when I have someone who says, I'm suicidal, I have a plan, and I have the means to carry out this plan, I have to initiate a 5150. It's my duty to make sure that person's safe.
They don't hurt themselves. You're not entitled to hurt yourself. You're entitled to a lot of freedoms. But Anahita, stand by. I want to hear what Kirsten has to say on this. You and I are going to get into it a little bit. Kirsten, maybe. Kirsten.
No, I mean, that's right. You award parents autonomy to a certain point until the child's life is in danger, and then it's your job to step in. What I'm concerned about here is I think that this mother is truly sick. And I mean that from a perspective of a lot of people use a rigid structure like veganism or like their religion or whatever it may be to cope from other things, to give themselves discipline, rigidity, and structure. And she's clearly has done that in her own life, and now she's doing that for her baby. She mentioned religious reasons in this report. So this is about way more than health. I think that veganism is not, it's not just about health for her. It's about something more. Right. And that's evidenced by the fact that when the baby went to the hospital, she was like, okay, whatever, taking 45 minutes to get ready, not caring that she's not going to see the child. It's about way more than health. This isn't about veganism.
All right, so Kirsten, I think that is a great point, and that is the point, Anahita. A lot of things hide behind issues of religion or issues of personal preference, or I'm not into the government getting way up in our lives. I am a libertarian at heart, but I really am. But the fact is, there are signs. We can judge. We do know the difference, and we can say that is somebody that's dangerous and is going to harm that child.
Okay, you're kind of right and you're kind of wrong, Dr. Drew, because the United States Supreme Court agrees that parents have a fundamental right in how to raise their kids.
Of course they do.
However they want to. But when it comes to life or death, the state can get involved. Now, the issue is, should this be charged as a felony? Should the state be charging her with a crime? I don't think so. I think she is ill, probably. She definitely needs some parenting classes, because the solution here wasn't to not take her kid to the hospital. She should have taken her kid to the hospital and worked out a compromise with the doctor. Maybe figure out, a solution.
Well, Anahita, you're being reasonable, but you're being reasonable. This woman has a 2-week-old child